Starters. Starters are used to minimize the flow of high current into the armature. So it may damage the armature winding. There are starters used in AC motors and also DC motors. The starters used in DC motors are 2-point starter, 3-point starter and 4-point starter, and here 2-point starter is used to series motor and 3-point starter is used to shunt motor and 4-point starter is used to start DC common motor. Now you can see the working of starters. See, here we are using 3-point starter to start the shunt motor. Here you can see the handle is in the off position, and when the handle is moved from series resistance, in the series resistance, that is R1, R2 and R3 and R4, and to the run position, the motor will get started. The resistance will be cut one by one. This helps to pass the minimum current into the armature, and finally when it comes to the run position, the DC motor starts and run in the rated speed, and the NVC coil, that is no volt coil, will be get magnetized, and a small iron piece or metal piece in the handle will be attracted by the NVC coil because it is magnetized, and the DC motor will be running. In one condition, when the DC supply given, if it is 220, the motor will be run in the rated speed, and the NVC coil will be magnetized and attracts the handle of the 3-point starter. When the DC supply is low, you can say 50 to 100 or 150, then you can see the NVC coil is demagnetized and the handle comes to the off position due to the spring action. Now again, if you give the DC supply, that is 230 volt, you can see the handle will be, and move the handle by step, you can see the NVC coil will attract the handle, and the motor, DC motor, runs in the rated speed. Now you can see again OLC coil, that is OLC coil is overload coil. Overload coil is used to stop the motor when the motor, DC motor, is externally loaded, that is overloaded, externally overloaded. Now when the DC motor is externally overloaded, you can see a small piece of iron will, you can see that piece of iron will be attracted by the OLC coil, overload coil, because the OLC coil will be magnetized and it attracts. Then here you can see a short circuit is occurred in the SF, and you can see the NVC coil will be demagnetized and the handle is released and it comes to the off position. Now we can see the drawbacks of 3-point starter. These are some of the drawbacks of 3-point starter, that is large speed variations of motor due to use of 3-point starter, and the field current becomes very low due to addition of high resistance. During normal operation, sometimes NVC coil released the handle and motor gets turned off. And fourth one is this type of starter is not suitable for variable speed operations, and that's all. Okay, goodbye.